What if I told you that one of the biggest threats to men's health after 60 isn't heart disease, cancer, or even chronic pain, but something happening quietly inside your body every single year? It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't cause sudden symptoms. And most men don't realize it's happening until the damage is already done. I'm talking about age-related muscle loss, a condition known medically as sarcopenia. It's the reason many men feel weaker than they should. Why balance feels less stable. Why climbing stairs takes more effort. Why recovery from even light physical activity seems to take longer every year. And most men assume this is just aging. But after more than 30 years working with men in clinical practice, I can tell you this clearly. Muscle loss is common, but it is not inevitable. I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, a board-certified physician with over 3 decades of experience helping men maintain strength, independence, and resilience well into later life. I've worked with thousands of men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond who believed weakness was something they simply had to accept. What I've seen again and again is this. When muscle loss is addressed early and correctly, men don't just get stronger, they regain confidence, stability, and control over their bodies. Today, I'm going to explain what silent muscle loss really is, why it accelerates after 60, the 3 everyday habits that quietly fuel it, and the simple, natural strategies that help slow it, or even reverse it. Stay with me until the end, because the final habit is the one most men are never warned about, and it plays a massive role in long-term independence. What muscle loss feels like. Sarcopenia doesn't feel dramatic. It shows up subtly. You avoid lifting heavy objects. Your posture slowly changes. You feel less steady on uneven ground. You get tired faster than you used to. You recover more slowly after activity. Many men tell me, "I'm not sick. I just don't feel strong anymore." That statement matters, because strength isn't just about appearance, it's about function. One of my patients, a 72-year-old named Harold, told me, "I didn't notice losing muscle. I noticed losing confidence." That's how silent this process can be. Why muscle loss accelerates after 60 muscle tissue is metabolically active. It requires stimulation, nutrition, and hormonal support. After 60, several changes occur. Protein synthesis slows, testosterone gradually declines, nerve signaling weakens, inflammation interferes with repair. This means your body needs more precise input to maintain the same muscle mass it once held effortlessly. When that input isn't there, the body adapts by letting muscle go. And once muscle is lost, it affects nearly every system. Balance and fall risk. Blood sugar regulation, bone strength, metabolic health, overall longevity. This is why muscle loss is not cosmetic. It's foundational. Habit number 3, avoiding strength. Work out of fear. Many men stop strength training because they fear injury. They think, "I'm too old to lift. I don't want to hurt my joints. I should just walk." Walking is excellent, but it does not preserve muscle mass on its own. Without resistance, muscles receive no signal to stay. The fix. Gentle, controlled strength work. Not heavy weights, not aggressive workouts. Body weight movements, light resistance, slow, intentional effort. Men who begin even minimal resistance training often report feeling steadier and more capable within weeks. Habit number 2, eating enough food, but not enough protein. This is one of the most common problems I see. Men eat regularly, but protein intake is too low or poorly distributed. After 60, the body becomes less efficient at using protein. That means you need consistent, high-quality protein signals throughout the day. Without it, the body breaks down muscle to meet basic needs. The fix: spread protein evenly across meals. Not extreme amounts, not supplements alone. Just enough, consistently, to tell the body, preserve this tissue. Men often notice improved strength and endurance without gaining weight. Habit. Number 1. Long periods of physical inactivity. This is the most damaging habit and the most overlooked. Extended sitting sends a powerful signal. This muscle is not needed. Even a few weeks of inactivity can accelerate muscle loss in older adults. And once that loss begins, it compounds. The fix: frequent movement throughout the day. Not intense workouts, not exhaustion, just standing, walking, moving joints, engaging muscles regularly. Movement keeps muscle tissue online. What happens when muscle loss is addressed? When men support muscle preservation, changes often appear quietly, but profoundly. Improved balance, better posture, greater endurance, faster recovery, renewed confidence. One patient told me, "I feel capable again." That word, capable, comes up again and again. This is about independence, not appearance. This isn't about looking younger. It's not about building a certain physique. And it's not about pushing limits. It's about staying independent. The ability to move freely, to recover quickly, to trust your body. Muscle is your insurance policy against frailty. Your next step: don't try to change everything. Choose one. Add gentle resistance twice a week. Increase protein at breakfast. Stand and move more often during the day. Small actions, repeated consistently, protect muscle far more effectively than drastic plans. Your body is not breaking down. It's responding to the signals it's receiving. Change the signals, and your body responds. Your later years don't have to feel weaker. They can feel strong, stable, and self-reliant. They can feel grounded, confident, and fully lived. What most men don't realize is that the body never stops listening. Even in your 70s or 80s, muscle tissue responds to signals. It may respond more slowly than it did at 30, but it still responds. That's the part of aging we rarely talk about. I've seen men in their late 60s who believed decline was unavoidable regain measurable strength in a matter of months. Not because they pushed harder, but because they finally gave their bodies the right cues. And this brings us to something important. Why doing nothing is still a decision. Many men don't consciously choose to lose strength. They simply choose not to intervene. They wait. They adapt. They work around limitations. But the body interprets that silence as instruction. When joints aren't loaded, muscles weaken. When muscles weaken, balance suffers. When balance suffers, confidence fades. And once confidence is gone, men move less, creating a loop that accelerates decline. Breaking that loop doesn't require force. It requires intention. The role of the nervous system. Muscle strength isn't just about muscle fibers. It's also about how well your brain communicates with your body. As we age, nerve signaling becomes less efficient. Movements feel less precise. Reaction time slows. This is why falls become more common, not because muscles vanish overnight, but because coordination weakens. Gentle strength work, slow controlled movements, and balance-focused activity retrain that connection. You're not just strengthening muscle, you're sharpening communication. and that matters more than raw power. What progress really looks like. Progress after 60 doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like standing up without using your hands, carrying groceries without hesitation, walking with longer, steadier steps, feeling less fear around movement. These are small victories, but they add up. One of my patients said, "I stopped thinking about what I can't do." That shift alone changes behavior, and behavior changes outcomes. Why consistency beats intensity. Intensity breaks bodies. Consistency builds them. Short, repeatable actions signal safety to the nervous system and sustainability to muscles. This is why men who do less, but do it regularly, often outperform those who try to get back in shape with bursts of effort. Your body doesn't need punishment. It needs reminders. A final truth most men aren't told. Weakness isn't a personal failure. It's a biological response to neglect. And strength isn't something you lose forever. It's something you stop asking for. When you begin asking again, through movement, nutrition, and awareness, your body answers. Not instantly, not dramatically, but reliably. Closing thought. Aging is unavoidable. Frailty is not. Your muscles are not disappearing to betray you. They're waiting for a reason to stay. Give them one. And if this helped you understand your body better, stay with us. There's more to learn and more strength to reclaim. Your later years don't have to feel weaker. They can feel strong, stable, and self-reliant. I